Off the Dice is a time-to-tabletop production.
Building community through the language of gaming. Off the Dice is back.
The questions are now ready, and our guests are restrained.
Pay no attention to the mumbling in the background.
That'll be fine.
So pull up a chair.
Yeah. Let's talk off the dice. Welcome to Off the Dice, everyone.
Hi.
Or no one. So if you don't hear this podcast, it
all
doesn't
or
mean
none.
shit anyway.
Yeah.
So, I was supposed to wait a minute
Why?
before a cuss word. That's what you told me.
Well,
shit.
that's on you.
That's on me.
I know that's on YouTube.
Dang it.
I don't know
Okay.
if it's on this because you kind of have to like download this shit.
Okay, so
So,
yeah,
sorry,
you have to,
sorry.
So sorry about that.
Might not
Well,
not
welcome.
swear. This is gonna make my life.
Across the table here is our wonderful, wonderful host, Rysa.
And then there's a guy named Scooter who showed up and did some stuff.
And panicked.
Yeah,
I always panic before a podcast.
He cried.
I'm crying right now.
Yeah,
I'm always crying.
he was huddled in the corner for a minute.
My thumb
but we're good.
is kind of pruned up from me sucking on it.
He was also eating prunes, so please do not mix that up. Today we have really fun
we have
guests.
a guest.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Did
Forgot.
you actually want to participate with us? Weird. Who are you?
I'm trapped. Please help.
Wake me up inside.
Wake me up.
That's a cookie.
Am I supposed? My name
Just say your
is
name.
Esteban.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
Okay, done.
Cool.
Hi,
We know enough
Esteban.
about you. Back to
Yeah.
us.
All right.
Thank you
All
for
right.
joining us.
Am I still allowed to take these on the road with me, or do I have to
Wake me up.
on
Okay.
the road again?
How come I don't have a...
Do you not?
have
So,
a
for
non-clicky
anyone who
pen.
doesn't know,
Nobody's...
Isn't this what a non-clicky pen?
Scooter
No,
is
no,
not
this
allowed to have a
Yeah.
clicky pen.
Yeah.
Get that.
What color is that? I have a pretty colored pen. I know
That's
you can't see it. And I can barely see it because it's light pink.
It's like silver. That's silver. Sorry.
Same.
Still nice. Still nice. color.
It's still pretty
I'm gonna use a
shiny.
marker.
Marker.
Marker. I've got a sharp marker.
Okay.
Let's get back to what
So
were we doing again?
let's talk off the
Why are we
dice
here?
real quick. So if you've listened before, you kind of know what's going down. Esteban, have you ever listened to this before?
I listened to the last episode of season 1 and the first 2 episodes of this season.
Oh, dang.
Oh wow! Look at you. You're up to date.
I was like, I should
That's exciting.
probably
research.
a bit before I go on and
The
make a
cool thing
complete
is
idiot.
the less research, the dumber and more confusing it is.
Yeah.
The more research, you just hate us.
I still feel like this is going to turn into like the Eric Andre show where just stuff just starts going crazy.
Except I don't think the table will explode.
You don't know
You
that.
don't know.
That's true.
My
could be
wiring
rigged.
is... you should use what? Candle wicks and some duct tape. That's how everything is cabled in
Okay,
here.
MacGyver.
These-
Okay.
These mics could be rigged to blow. You don't know that.
Rigged and blow? Is that what you said?
She's been having phonetic issues
I know.
since she walked in. So whatever you say, it doesn't mean
It
that.
is rigged and blow. Oh, shit. Okay. So to kick this off, per usual, you can't really play the game unless you know the game or, yeah, whatever. So we're going to go into character creation.
Okay.
Character creation. Oh, okay, great. Thanks. Awesome.
Okay, cool.
So, character creation, since you did just do your research, you kind of know a little bit about it.
A little bit, yeah.
So it's basically a character from a scale of 1 to 20 of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a character in a game. It's
Yeah.
you. It's you.
It's me.
We're all characters
Yeah.
in the game,
We're all NPCs in someone's eyes.
right?
Whoa.
Right?
Okay.
My life's just one big side.
Oh, I get to go.
My-
She's pointing at me. I was supposed to do something. Cue,
No, go for it.
Cue me.
You can start
All
up,
right.
y'all.
Esteban, on a
Yes.
scale of 1 to 20, you have to rate yourself for charisma.
I would say at least like a solid like 9.
A solid 9.
Yeah.
Not a 9 3/4.
No, just a hard 9.
What about 7 3/4? Are you Harry Potter? It was 9 3/4.
Yeah, that's what.
Harry Potter. Yeah,
I
I
was
was about to
trying
say.
to-
I was like,
I
shit,
picked up a little bit. I was
fucked
like,
it.
wait, was
And
that a
I
reference?
straight fucked it up.
That was my first cool reference that I've ever gotten correct.
You're like
I
Captain
usually-
America. I got that one.
I screw up everything.
Sit on that one all day.
Oh my god. Okay, so like a 9.
I
Yeah.
mean, 9. No modifiers. Have you played role-playing games, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say if I was drunk and go up, because I feel like that's how I am in real life, where I just become a lot more personable.
Okay, so if you're drunk, what would it be?
probably at least like 12.
Okay, so like
Oh,
a
is it
plus
3?
3 drunk
Plus 3.
modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, there's a point system
Right.
Oh.
in this whole
It's a point
in this
buy.
podcast. There's a point system.
Is that, if I
I
collect
can-
enough, do I get a leave? Is that how that works?
You don't get to know.
Oh no.
All you get to know is there's a point system.
We'll figure it out as
Yeah.
we go along.
Awesome.
Okay.
For those, if you are listening to the podcast and you're not a gamer, which I know some of the people that do listen to the podcast are not necessarily gamers, but
Yeah.
they love our community here.
Yeah.
A modifier in these types of games, basically you have a standard statistic, and a modifier is like if you add something or do something special, you get a little bonus. So I
It's
think
like
you kind
a
of figured that out.
bonus
So,
action.
yes. That might be. We won't announce that
Interesting
yet because
term.
we don't know this is going to be released. So, yeah. So he has a plus 3 drinking or drunk mod. So
The drunk mod. It's the best
drunk-
Oh,
mod.
it absolutely is.
I'm going to put that in my game.
Drunk mod, best mod.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna do the same scale,
Okay.
but what are we talking about with your brain?
Ooh.
The smarts or the not so smart?
Not so smart. I mean, yeah, it's definitely like
Is is that your rating? Yeah.
yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's,
on a scale of 1 to 20,
it's yeah.
Yeah.
so are
I'd
you
say
already?
like 3?
Are you, I was like, it must be a plus 3 because you must be already drunk because
Yeah.
you'd understand the question.
Just road sodas.
Brain, you're like,
That's a joke. Please don't drink and drive. That's not safe.
don't drink and podcast. Oh.
So I gave you plus 3 points big for your drunk modifier just because it's funny.
Okay.
I'm also gonna get you 3 points for your yeah answer.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
sometimes it like
Is it 3 or is it 5? We don't know.
I don't know.
3.
And I'm
definitely.
just
It's
trying to
I'd say 3.
No, it's 3.
3.
grieve.
3.
And
Yeah.
I believe it's a real number. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what to put in the spot for brain.
I
don't know.
I literally just put yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
I was
a
like,
3,
it doesn't fit
but
in
it
the
also
box.
Oh,
looks
you
like a spot.
Just put it yeah. Yeah.
It didn't fit in
And
my
then
box. but
the
I did.
modifier he gets a plus 3.
Plus 3.
It's like sometimes I roll like a nat 20 on it, and I can like come up with something profound. Other than that, it's just a whole lot of memes.
I just imagine. All right, let's look at your
That's me.
character.
I understand.
How's your brain? Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll move on to the next one.
Perfect.
So we're gonna try this one more time.
Once more.
Just once more.
Yeah.
Scale 1 to 20.
Mm-hmm.
What would you rate yourself,
Lizard.
Esteban? For dexterity.
Scale 1 to 20.
Yes.
How many scales do you have?
A scale of 1 to 20.
Well, once I shed my mortal form,
Okay.
I'm smooth.
You're
When
like
she
a,
shed, you're
like a
like,
skink,
I'm,
little stubby arm.
I'm just a little skink.
that could
Okay.
be a thing. We could,
Okay.
that's for later. That's
Yeah,
that's for
later.
question 5.
Later.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, but your dexterity.
Dexterity is like if I can take a hit, right? Or
Dexterity
if
is
like
kind
how
of.
like
No, dexterity. What's funny is some of the people that have been on the podcast, they had to do research. Even my daughter, who was on here, had to do research. That goes, I don't know what charisma is. She had to look it up before she got on the podcast. So dexterity is basically your mobility.
Yeah.
If you're going to run, not how fast you can run, but how capable are you for standing up and not falling over?
Yeah, it's-
or if something's being thrown at you, can you move out of the way or catch it? That's kind of your dexterity.
Think of like
Reaction speed.
oh yeah, that's like
if rogues have really high dexterity.
Yeah.
Think of it like that. Yeah.
probably 15.
15?
Yeah.
Nice. Not a
All
yeah
right,
or an
so-
okay.
Yeah.
So that's
15.
pretty good.
15.
Look at that.
So
Pretty dexterous.
he's definitely
Use my hands a lot.
prepared for the next round.
Use my hands.
What do I do with my hands?
All right, I'll get my T-shirt shooting machine full of golf balls ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I'll catch him with my mouth.
What? That sounds
Catch
like
it.
a fun ass time.
I just made it
hurt
up, and
a
I think
lot.
I could build one.
A t-shirt machine
You know those
that
t-shirt
shoots
shooters,
golf
but you
balls.
just put golf balls in it.
But can we be on a golf cart shooting them?
No.
Have you seen those Nerf guns that
They'll be
shoot
expecting
like
that.
the paintball size like balls? Those
I have.
hurt.
I
I have
haven't
not.
used them, but I've seen it.
I have one. I shot my little brother the other
That's
day.
not okay.
Good.
Yeah, that's just doing the big brother thing, you know.
Good.
He was just minding his business on the couch, and I'm from the upstairs, like at a vantage point. I shot him in the butt, and he didn't like it because he said it hurt. And I was like, "Yep, that's a Nerf gun."
Yep.
Oh,
sounds
see,
alright.
because we use the mega ones. You know, the ones that the red bullets with the yellow tips.
Yeah.
The big fat ones, and I like them because they shoot a long distance and they whistle.
Yeah.
They, but the only one that has it in the house here is Mom. My wife is the only one that gets the mega gun. Her gun is the big one. We get the little pew pew pew
Yeah.
ones.
And then she's like, "Fuck you."
Until we piss her off, and she makes you close your eyes. It's not a joke. Close your eyes. You get 2 shots, and she just shoots us wherever she.
Oh
That's
God!
awesome.
Is it like hands behind your back?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you're like
You
firing
have to
shots?
stand there, close your eyes. I was like, man, I love our house for that reason. For many reasons.
Oh my.
Okay, where are we at?
Hey, that's your character.
Pretty dumb.
We have a level 9 in charisma with a +3 drinking mod. Brain, we have
plus 3.
+3.
And dexterity 15. And I put plus hand bonus because he said, he's like, I got hands.
I use my hands.
Those
So-
jazz hands.
You can't teach
or-
hands like these.
You can't teach this.
Hand bonus can't teach this.
Hand
Gotcha.
bonus.
Let's see.
Can't teach this.
Can't teach this.
Trademark pending.
Pending. Okay, that's you. In a nutshell, you're 9 plus 3, 3, 15.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Way to go.
we're at.
Awesome.
We've built a character. So, however you want to imagine this, people that are listening, however you want to imagine this character with
Imagine
9
a
plus 3
world.
drink mod for charisma and a 3 and a 15 with hands. However you want to picture how Esteban looks.
Just base
or
it off of that,
acts,
please.
Please just base it off of this. This is
That's all it is.
we want it.
It's like
we
a
want that.
dwarf barbarian
Dwarf barbarian
Just like-
with jazz hands.
with jazz
Yes,
hands.
it's got to be amazing.
Okay.
Well, now we got to play. Now we get to play.
Here we go.
All right, we are on round 1. Round 1, you have to answer these questions,
All right.
Yeah. And
and they have to be believable.
Okay.
But you really don't have to explain them too much, unless we ask.
Okay. What if I could like spend 20 minutes per question?
Well, then you just get it wrong.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we'll ask you to not.
Yeah, you're like, dude. I mean, if you have to explain something for 20 minutes,
Then who cares, right?
Fair enough. But you guys asked the question.
Yeah,
Nobody
but
wanted
it's
to
like this is
know.
not a TED Talk, man. This is just a question.
When I was a young
Which,
boy.
by the way, welcome to my TED Talk.
Welcome to this. This is our next TED Talk.
20 minutes
Okay.
later, that's why I put my
This
one
is you.
first.
All right. What's the best on-screen bromance?
From like anything?
Best on-screen bromance to you.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh. On-screen bromance. So my dad watched Big Brother a lot. And like the
Okay.
And there was like a bromance with, I think it was like when Ariana Grande's brother was on there. And some other dude. And they were just like best friends, just
The
living
best of bros.
best of bros.
The
Best of bros.
Okay.
And it was just like, I think they're still friends to this day. I haven't bothered to look up on it lately. 'cause
Hey,
it
Ariana
just-
Grande, can you tell us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Are they still friends?
She listens.
Mhm.
Obviously.
Yeah, just get out of here, Ariana.
She knows.
How is your brother and his best friend?
That one or like Star Wars, Finn and Poe.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
It was pretty cute.
Yeah.
He kept his jacket.
I gotta say
really
that's
did.
that's pretty. They were very accepting of each other. I think this was what the big part was. Like, didn't matter what the background was, where they came from, who they were. They're like, you're my dude.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, and
that's pretty cool.
that is bromance.
That's pretty good. I don't even have an opinion on that one. Do you have an opinion on that one? That's a question I didn't.
I know.
I didn't read these questions before I flipped over
Yeah,
the paper.
I put some twisty turnies in here, y'all.
Oh,
yeah,
sweet.
so this is
So-
Rysa has been on it for this.
Here we go.
What would that be though? It's like what would it be for you, Rysa? I mean, if you wrote the question, you obviously were sitting there going,
I have to think about it because there's a lot of like different options for bromance.
yeah, because I mean, I grew up watching a lot of like old movies with like old shows with my dad, like Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's what my dad.
Yeah.
And then the Duke boys from Dukes of Hazzard.
It
Like my dad watched those. So I was like, this is cool.
This is the coolest. I honestly
dude bros
would
act.
probably. I'd probably have to say like Bill and Ted.
Oh, because I was going there.
Yeah, but like I would honestly have to say that because
going there.
there's a lot of great options, but their bromance.
That
is
was my
excellent.
life. I modeled a lot of my growing up and adulthood after those two. Mm-hmm. That's no joke.
Yeah.
So
I was homeschooled, and for history lesson,
so
we would watch Bill and Ted.
I mean, I
it
just had a
worked.
conversation in the car the other day with my wife about Bogus Journey.
Yeah.
No, like I was naming characters, like the character station and all the stuff that they were doing, and she goes, "Wow, how many times did you see that show?"
I could have been. Wow.
She's like, "Holy cow!" It's like, "Yeah, I loved Keanu forever."
I can tell.
So
Right.
it's been awful.
Next
So.
one, I'm excited about.
Okay,
this
let's keep
question.
going. How many? Okay,
You like that?
going
You
to.
like
I'm
that
gonna.
one?
Here's the next question, Esteban. How many 9-year-olds
Okay.
would it take to kick your ass? You thought that was the question. You'd be like, "Oh,
How many
what kind of
9-year-olds?
podcast is it?" Yeah.
Ooh.
How many 9-year-olds would it take to kick your ass?
What size are the 9-year-olds?
Oh, that's up to you.
How
That's-
many nine? We're not saying size. We're saying 9-year-olds.
Just 9-year-olds in general.
So
okay.
what you think a 9-year-old is gonna be like? I've seen some like 6 foot tall 9-year-olds,
Oh, for
and
sure.
I've seen some like 4 foot tall.
I'm thinking,
9-year-olds,
like-
so it's up to you.
Like end of 6th grade, chubby, really chubby Esteban. It would take a lot. I would say at least.
Is that 6th grade?
Well,
That's
yeah,
not 6th grade.
yeah, because you go to middle school. No,
9-year-olds.
9-year-olds is
Like 10. That's about 10.
Is it? I
think
don't
so.
know.
I would say at least like
Well,
a good
I'm
20.
trying to do some strange.
Yeah.
I have literally have 5 kids, and I
'Cause
can't do this
kindergarten-
math.
Okay, sorry guys.
By,
Hold-
like,
all right,
middle- by
wait,
middle
hold
school-
on. We're pausing this question. Kindergartners, and then 1st grade 6 years old,
Okay,
7-year-old,
that's
2nd grade,
right.
right?
Numbers.
3rd, it'd be 4th grade.
Oh wait, my little brother's 9.
Wow, way to go, asshole! Damn.
Oh, easy. Like at least I saw 25 of them.
25 of them.
To kick my ass? Oh yeah, I could.
9-year-olds bite,
wouldn't it-
don't
wouldn't it
they?
take-
I don't know.
I could punt some of them. I could like toss my little brother. Like
You could throw one at
Again.
another 3.
yeah,
of
he was the
them.
one that shot in the butt with the
You
Nerf
just
gun.
want to just spin around.
Yeah,
I'm
half
not
of
mad
them.
about that. To be
Half of
honest,
them ran away.
It'd be
'cause
like
they're
the end
"Oh,
of
I'm
Step
out."
Brothers where they go back to the park and there's just the both of them just beating up the little kids. That's what
Yeah.
it would be like.
Okay, 25.
I'm into that.
Okay,
25 9-year-olds.
I like
25.
25.
All right.
25. Nice. Okay.
It'd be a hard fight. It'd be but it would be a memorable
Yeah.
fight.
Definitely.
I will be remembered. So if you were a DJ,
Okay.
what would be your stage name and where would you appear most?
Oh man.
What's funny is your prefaces with if.
I
We
was a
all
DJ.
know.
If.
That's what I moonlight.
If. Even if you were. Still, if you were.
If I was a DJ, it would have to be like just the spicy churro. DJ spicy churro.
DJ Spicy Churro.
And I would exclusively DJ Chuck E. Cheese kids' birthday parties. And it would just
You'd
be,
bring the whole like smorgasbord of your equipment.
you're hearing
You
me
ready to eat some shitty pizza? That kid threw up again. Like
don't go in the ball pit.
the ball pit definitely has fecal matter. And the workers are just sitting there like
Confetti cannons, and it would just be nothing but like
with golf balls.
Put golf balls in them. Who's
Golf
ready
ball-
for some pink eye?
it's actually a giant hose connected to the balls in the ball pit. And they're like
And they just
flinging
all
out-
go. Shoot.
It's also getting some of the liquid from the pee because everyone knows they're so gross.
It's there. It's there.
And it would exclusively be trap music. That's all it was. It's like
Do what?
Like just nothing but like music you would hear like at a trap house. Just nothing for little kids. It'd
With
just
like
be
every after every like 9 songs, you either play a country song or What's New Pussycat.
yes. Until it's just What New Pussycat back to back to back to back.
When does it begin and when does it end?
Nobody knows.
Oh.
That's the big finisher. It's actually just the 10-hour remix on YouTube that I just have pulled up.
I'd put that on loop.
You know
Just
what?
link to it sometimes.
The
Very weird
10-hour
dreams.
loop videos that I end up watching is gonna be the don't.
My eyes got really big. I was like,
It's the
how many do you
Gandalf. Have you
actually
seen the
watch?
Gandalf one? It's like the Gandalf trumpet one.
no.
Look it up. It's like a Gandalf 10-hour loop of it. He's just like,
Gandalf.
yeah. And then there's another one of the professor eating a pea for 10 hours. And it's
What?
the professor from Powerpuff Girls eating a pea for 10 hours. And it's playing Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
I might be okay with that.
Yeah.
Hey Val, if we can link that into
Those
this,
are my.
those two
Yeah.
videos for no apparent reason, just link them.
I think you got me at the professor.
The professor one, it's pretty good. He's just eating a pea.
I will be checking that out.
Yeah. Okay.
What's that
Not
ASMR
on my
for?
spare time. Yeah.
This is on business level.
This is on business. Yeah, for research only.
All right. So
Oh,
now,
that's me. That's me.
yeah, it's the most serious questions. So now we're up to this.
Oh, I'm into the DJ. But I had to ask a question though. What would make your churro spicy though?
Well,
Farts.
Okay. So you have an AKA fart churro.
Yep.
AKA fart sweet treat.
Yep.
AKA
fart.
butts
sweet.
with sugar.
Can you wait? Can you,
Farts.
I mean, every DJ
fart,
has like
you
12.
are no longer spicy churro. You are now DJ fart sweet treat.
That's when you shart. Another word
Is
for
that
shart.
after? Is that when you shart after eating pounds of jelly beans?
No, it's like when you fart and then like a little poop comes out.
No,
Oh.
but like you're sharting.
But it's a jelly bean.
Poop isn't sweet.
No, not no. You're eating. You ate pounds of jelly beans, and it caused you to shart.
Jelly beans
That's
don't-
where that name
Jelly
comes-
beans don't make me shart though.
Oh well.
Is that,
It's
are
just
you
like,
okay,
well,
Rysa?
You
No,
haven't,
that's what
you
I'm
haven't
just
tried the
saying.
sugar-free
Someone-
ones because those
Cause cleans you right
will
out.
tear you
Oh, man, that
up.
must be-
Who needs to go on a juicing cleanse when you got pounds?
No,
of
you
jelly
got
beans?
What if
sugar-free jelly bellies.
What if
All right.
the old chefs did like a Splenda collab thing with the people
Whoa.
from Splenda, and the guy who made the recipe was like, "Yeah, don't eat too much of the sugar and the things that are brought out." And the chef was like, "Why not?" And he's like, just don't worry about it. Just keep that in the back of your mind when you're trying all these." So yeah, believe that whole sugar-free thing. That's
No,
why I
it's
don't use
seriously there.
Splenda.
It is a thing. I have stories
Don't
about
make
it,
the
but we will go on to the next one.
Most serious question of the day.
Yes. How do you eat your eggs?
Soft scramble.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You look
Soft
very confused, Scooter.
It's like where it's like almost like a hotel egg, like hotel eggs at the buffet, kind of
Yeah.
like that. That's how I eat them. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Do you get ketchup on eggs?
No.
I used to. I really did. That was something my dad
That's-
did.
The older I get, the more I find out that's a very big thing where everyone's like, it's like pineapple on pizza. Everyone's like, fuck yeah. Or they're like, who the fuck are
My
you?
dad did, and so I kind of followed suit
Yeah.
when I was growing up. And
Yeah.
after a while, I was like, I stopped doing it, going, wow, these eggs taste way better without ketchup.
Yeah, that's kind of where
That's how
went.
I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, over easy, man. Over easy was just salt and pepper.
Just
And
eggs.
usually olive oil instead of butter.
It's all eggs.
I just like eggs.
I do
never
butter.
I never thought about it.
Butter?
Yeah.
I just
Butter's
do. I
good.
like that little almondy nut flavor that
You like nuts in your eggs?
maybe that's what it is. I mean, it's the reproductive system all in one, encompassed in
Nut my eggs.
all
for
in
Munda in
one-
there is not too bad.
One meal.
Okay, hey, that was round one. You made it.
Oh no,
You did.
that means
That
Have to fight
that you
someone now?
get.
what's your? He gets points.
I do.
Yeah, you get 1
That's
point.
up to Rysa.
Are these
You
your
get
redeemable
one.
You
anywhere?
get 1 point.
Plus one.
Good job. All right.
Sweet.
So now round one, you did it.
Mhm.
We're going round two.
Are you okay?
Welcome to round two.
I drank something really fast and it caused me to burp. Okay.
But
okay.
that's the first time you didn't burp out loud. Just do
No,
it.
I
the
always I never really do.
You
I
can still hear it.
Oh yeah, you can.
rude ass motherfuckers. Okay.
Stupid ass microphone.
So,
picking up audio.
anyways, you bunch of
Doing
poop.
its job.
You fucking
Right.
you fucking narc. You.
Round two.
It's round two.
Round two. We have to believe you.
Okay.
Explain yourself on
Yeah,
this one.
but
So
also-
this one's
We got some information about you.
This is the information we got.
Was it the information I sent?
No.
Oh.
The sad part is some of our guests we know. Rysa knows you, so maybe these aren't things you put in there. I don't know. I personally don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were going to find out.
Got it.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll start.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Somehow, it seems not very specific, but you like movies.
Yes.
I mean, just I'm a little.
That's pretty cool. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here like. That's like one of the worst answers to a question. I like movies.
There wasn't parameters to the question. It's movies, yeah.
What
Likes
do you
and dislikes,
like?
movies. I was
Movies.
like, that's like walks on the beach, romantic.
I don't know if I was supposed to make like a dating profile
no
in the answers.
for any answer. I was just like, what do you like? Movies. That's like asking a kid what they like to eat, and they go pizza. Food.
Well, hey, by the way, I'm having
But
a
there's
beer
like
opening break.
There's thousands of pizzas, right? So and there's billions of movies.
But maybe they're all
So you
good.
just say all movies are good. So what I'm getting out of that is all movies are good to you. All of them.
I mean, there's bad ones, but if I know they're bad, like cats, we'll unironically go in there and just know that I'm gonna be in there for a bad time and just laugh the whole movie.
Or if you're watching The Room, you just make sure you're shit-faced drunk before you
and
start watching.
that serves a purpose. So okay,
I did
now
when I
I'm
went to go
on-
see the Emoji Movie like that. It was great.
Is that? Oh, I forgot that's still a movie.
Oh yeah.
I forgot that was still a movie. Oof. Because it just got deleted.
Patrick Stewart was a poop. He was a dog and poop in that movie.
Patrick Stewart was a poop,
He was a. I think that's. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
He was the poop.
Yeah. He was
and
a
his
poop.
best friend was in Cats. Illuminati. I think that was just confirmed.
about right.
Yeah.
Oh
Need the
no.
alien.
Yeah.
I have strong opinions about movies. Also, I think that's why I asked the question. So
Yeah.
what were they?
Because I like to talk about
Accusatorily?
movies.
Accusatorily, yeah. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds
Sounds
like
right.
a word.
It's close enough.
I make up shit.
Hey, Val, spell check that.
So,
sorry.
the movies, when it comes to movies, there's a lot of people that don't like certain genres or certain movies that come out. And to me, if it entertains you in any way, then it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Even if you go up there and go, man, this was so stupid. But that
You were
sparked an
entertained,
emotion
yeah.
to you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you
It
walked
started
out going,
something.
I don't really know what happened. I kind of fell asleep. Or not even really fell asleep, but just stopped paying attention. That's a bad movie.
Fell asleep.
I mean, that does happen. Mm-hmm. If it's just like it doesn't draw you in. But if it really pisses you off, or it's like, man, that's
it's
too
something.
far-fetched, and you're, okay, that sparked something in you.
Mm-hmm.
So that movie was good.
Yeah. I usually like. So for me, I like horror movies. It's like Zombieland is like hands down my favorite movie ever.
Okay.
I've watched that at least. I have the DVD and I've watched it at least 100 times.
I love
It would be on
movie
background
so
when I'd be
much.
studying, and I would be able to like. It got to the point where like I would dream certain scenes of the movie. It was just
Oh, boy.
really weird.
Oh boy.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that tattooed on my leg at some point.
Oh,
What?
So
I
good.
have lucid dreams. in
No,
the movie.
no, like
Just
the
those
Zombieland,
words.
like the world on
And
fire.
everyone's like, "What does that mean?" Wait for it.
Wait till I'm asleep, and you guys will find out all about
Yeah.
it.
okay.
Is that how that works? We all share dreams, right?
Oh yeah.
That's the last time I checked. We did.
Yeah.
No, but
All right.
Zombieland was definitely one of my favorite. I'm not a.
It's a really good
I was a
one.
horror film fan when I was younger, but kind of not anymore, unless it's done well.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, Zombieland's more of like a comedy. Or
Yeah.
Like it knew it wasn't gonna take itself
yeah.
serious.
whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But there are other horror movies that really I do enjoy because they're not just the how much.
How much blood?
Yeah, how much corn syrup can you put in a movie? You were like, I was like, how much blood and gore can you put into a movie? It's like that's not my thing. I love being scared out of my mind, and then I never watch it again.
Yeah. Did you watch the second one?
Yes, absolutely.
I loved how they just continued
Absolutely.
with. I was like, this is perfect. This is
no, it was
like-
great.
yeah.
My wife, when I watched it, she never watched the first one. She still enjoyed the second one. It's like, yeah, it's just damn good.
It really is.
So it's not a Zombieland promotional
No.
podcast, but
But I
Just
will.
have strong
I will.
feelings about that movie.
I will
love it.
give you 28 points.
Oh,
'cause
28.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 28.
I don't
It's
even
a
know
big
how-
number.
That is a big number.
more than
Well,
one.
considering that your brain score was I'd imagine it would be a big number.
He's
It's
like
definitely more than one.
more than one.
It's
it
not
must be
one.
big.
It's not one though.
No, is it more than the fingers on my hands?
Well, you do have a bonus of hand bonus. Can't teach this, so that's what I said. Plus hand bonus in parentheses. Can't teach this. So it's something that I can definitely kind of agree with on. But let's go into depth of why stubbing only your little toe on the corner of your desk. Why that's something that's not for you.
Yeah, I mean, we asked...
we get it.
We asked our guests, like, likes and dislikes, but
I really didn't know how to, like, answer a lot of these. I was just kind of like...
And that's what...
I don't have, like, a lot of dislikes other than, like, minor inconveniences. That
Why did you put minor inconveniences? Well, okay.
I don't like slow drivers. I don't like stubbing my toe. Like,
but
what do you consider a minor convenience?
Yeah, so
That's
we
great.
we do ask likes and dislikes, just kind of like see where we at. But you, exact word for word, put stubbing my little toe on the corner of desks. So not just one desk, but it's multiple desks. So I can imagine you just walking around barefoot, just like, fuck.
How many a day?
God.
I do it at my house. I did it like twice this morning in the afternoon.
So
before I
maybe
got
you
home.
should like move your desk or
yeah,
desk.
but then I would just run into it somewhere
multiple.
else because then I'll eventually train myself to know that's where the desk is and not do that
Do
anymore.
you just gravitate towards corner desks with pinky toes?
It happens. It really be like that.
Did you say dabbing?
It really happens.
I have a solution. I do.
Have
Just
no
cut off
more
my pinky
desks.
toe?
Invent levitation.
I like
that a lot better than
really
cutting off my
enjoy-
pinky
Like, you
toe.
don't need legs on a desk if they can
Like, you
levitate.
say, like legs in general.
Bro, okay.
Just chop off your legs if you can levitate. Who needs legs?
I love
Nerds.
how
That too.
Nerds, you have legs.
all of our brains are just like,
So
cut off my pinky toe. Levitation. Get rid of your desk. Like, all three of us are just like, oh. What's with our solution?
I think these are very plausible solutions.
I mean, they all have like a 33% shot. Like,
Yes.
like imagine one day, just like buy pinky toe.
Gravity's just a myth. It's what the man uses to keep us down.
Can't break these cuffs, man.
maybe we don't get pulled down; we get pushed from
Yeah.
up above.
Come on, man. Oh my god.
Conspiracy
So,
theories now.
Man.
like, we could all agree it sucks, but why is that in particular something? It hurts.
Because it just happens so often that it
Well,
just annoys me. Where I know
do
at
you have
some point
Are
I'm
you having
like,
issues walking?
a little bit.
Okay.
Walk a little crooked.
I can imagine you just walking and you're like, oh, fall
Like,
over.
you should see me in the morning. Sometimes I'm coming down the stairs and I'm like almost falling down stairs, and it's not fun.
It's got to be hard to snipe him.
So,
Yeah, you never
That's
know.
true.
I'm just constantly walking in a serpentine
as I
pattern.
say, I'm a
random,
natural
too.
serpentine pattern walker.
Edges of everything. I'm bumping into stuff all the time. I'm like constantly covered in bruises from like hitting metal parts on things at work.
Random bruises, yo. Random bruises.
They're not random. They're desks. You place the desk there. It's
Multiple
not
desks
random.
with my
Every morning I
one
wake up and just stub
little
my toe
toe.
5 times throughout the
I mean, does the desk move to a different location?
It
Then
might.
it'd be random.
It might. It could be a mimic.
I was about to say,
Oh, no.
every desk is a mimic.
Because that was another one of your likes. Also, D&D. What does
Yeah.
that stand for? Do not destroy. What's that stand
Do
for?
not duty.
Do not duty. Just shart.
Only shart in here, fam.
Only
You
sharks.
cannot duty.
Only liquid diets.
Ooh.
So you sound kind of nerdy here. These likes,
Nerd.
Destiny, D&D.
Yeah.
Are you talking
And then
about Destiny?
movies.
You're like creating your own Destiny.
no, like the video game by
but
Bungie.
not 2.
1 and 2. Yeah.
Oh, I
I
was
still
just
play
saying
2. I have the tattoo of all the class symbols
Oh,
on my
dope.
arms, along with my fire team. And they're
That's
like
rad.
their gamer tags are Morse code because I think having Snoopy on my arm would be really weird and just riding around.
Super normal.
Yeah,
So
totally.
you have an inclination to play types of role playing games.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. Skyrim was awesome. That's like that's what really kind of got me into that. And then I found Destiny, and I was like, "Whoa, what?" And then I
So we can
Mind
do this as a
blown.
group. And
I can go in space, and I'm a space wizard with crazy like black hole energy creating powers. Heck yeah!
Just another Friday.
that was like seriously.
Me this morning, I woke
Yeah.
up and just started playing like right away. My Xbox was already on, and I just played a couple
It's
rounds.
like, well, while we're here.
I was in my bed, on the controller, and I was like, I might as well.
Cast a scrambled egg spell.
Yeah.
Get
Cook
everything
for me,
taken
stove.
care of.
Oh my gosh. All right. What do you have against tomatoes? Drop
oh,
it.
no.
Oh, my
Drop
God.
it.
It's the texture, the flavor.
All tomatoes?
Yeah, but it's weird because I really like making spaghetti. But it's
You
more like
you made drunk spaghetti at
But
my
it's
house.
the tomato
I was
itself.
completely fine. I had to drive that night. I was like,
great.
But
That was
she
a good
wasn't.
time.
no, God.
No, it was
Do you want
really
to make
fun, though.
spaghetti? Sure, yeah.
You were the one who offered.
We were talking about food, and you looked at me, and I was like, Taco Bell sounds good. You're like, want to make spaghetti?
Well, I mean, I will always eat spaghetti. Anyways, yeah, but just like to me, like, but like garden fresh tomatoes. Still not into it.
I can't
really?
do tomatoes. No, it's weird. It's just like a disgusting. Just I don't like it.
Disgusting.
My brother would be able to walk around and eat them like an apple, and every time I'd see him do that, I'd want to like throw up.
Oh, see, I can't do that.
He just like he put like an apple, just crunch.
I could. I mean, there's certain the softer a tomato is, the kind of lamer they are.
The
to
mealy,
me. Yeah,
the mealy tomatoes.
But I mean, like green tomatoes, something that's got like some sustenance,
like some fried tomatoes. Also,
I don't know about fried tomatoes
Fried
because that
tomatoes
changes
are
it. Anything that gets cooked to where it turns a little mushy, not my thing.
Oh.
I like stuff that's got some texture, not mush. That's just me, though. I mean,
yeah,
it's literally
to each their own.
Like,
but like,
cannot stand tomatoes.
Like Capri salad, no.
Nope, can't do it.
God.
No, I love tomatoes. Like the very small cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
Really good because they're usually pretty rigid, and you just pop them in, like boom, they're good.
Nope.
You don't like
Nope.
you don't like the bursty.
I do not like tomatoes. They just.
I do not.
Nope. Nope.
No,
No.
no tomato.
I got the visual and I got the.
He's got a little. I'm good.
Not today. Not today.
Not today.
Okay,
despise
so
tomatoes.
tomatoes.
I wish that everybody thought they were still poisonous and that nobody ate them. If they're part of a dish, I'll eat it, sure, but I'll hate my life for it because as long as I don't taste tomato, I'll be fine. But if I taste it, I'm like, can't eat it.
It's texture, flavor. It's literally the whole shebang.
The whole shebang. Can't do it.
Wow. You hear that, tomatoes?
Love tomato.
Kill him first.
Love pizza. Love spaghetti. Can't do tomatoes.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Attack it. Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be after. They're coming after you, bro.
Probably.
Fuck
fight
you
'em.
up.
Take out 25
I can take out
9-year-olds.
25 9-year-olds.
I
A
can
couple
take out
tomatoes are nothing.
Yeah, I'll be good.
Okay.
What's the difference between a tomato and a 9-year-old? Let's be real.
Skeletons.
Potato patata.
The
Yeah,
skeleton.
a skeletal system, and that's it.
A
Yep.
skeletal system.
The rest of it's the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Now
I
that
can
you
throw a kid farther than I could throw a tomato.
you don't know that.
Just go throw
We're
some
gonna try this
9-year-olds.
out.
Yeah. Hey, can we borrow any 9?
No, let's throw my little brother.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
All right. So with the tomato debate, I'm gonna say that's the end of round 2, y'all.
And round 2.
You did it.
I did.
You did it.
I did
You
do it.
you really did
I
do
don't know
it.
how-
I
I don't
gave
know
you.
Oh, no. We
I
have
just
points.
wrote down. No, there's no points. Sorry.
Okay.
What?
0.
I did write down every
0
desk is a
points.
mimic. Just to remember that.
Every desk is a mimic.
Every desk is a mimic, and that's why you're stubbing the shit out of your one pinky toe.
And that's why I'm afraid of this desk right here.
Yeah.
It's
This desk that's actually a table. It's very terrible.
oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
What makes
even
I
worse.
don't even want to ask that question. What makes a desk not a table? A drawer?
No, because I have like a desk.
I
Like,
would
this be
say
a desk.
I would say like the amount of bodies that could not fit on it, but like or, like
Sit on the other side. But you can sit on the opposite side of it as... This is not on the list, and I'm sorry that I got
No,
that
it's
one,
No,
but
no.
it's
Like,
like, this is
that's what
that's
it's
a
here
good
for.
But the
question.
difference between... I mean, what makes a desk not a table? And what makes a table not a desk?
size, I guess.
Is it? But
No,
but
you
you
can,
can-
I mean,
yeah.
but it's got to be an assumed size.
You
Then
can have a coffee table, but why
Right.
is not every table a coffee table?
I don't know. I mean,
fuck. Okay, we'll have to have our own podcast of just table talk.
conspiracy theories.
We really do need the conspiracy.
So
Well,
we
because
keep
I mean,
coming
'cause
up with them.
It could be
Like
the
pigeons
mimic
aren't real.
aspect.
Birds
Birds aren't
No,
real.
we know
They
they're
are
not.
government spies.
We
Yes,
know
we
they're
know
not.
that.
Come on.
The
We
eagle's
knew
just
that.
like the main one that tells them where all to go.
The eagle. Sorry.
Or the falcon. No,
falcon.
he's more the fighter.
Yeah.
Falcon.
Then
Okay.
Falcon
then what are the
punch.
seagulls? They're just waste
Fucking
management.
Seagulls have goddamn laser eyes.
the-
Waste management
I
seagulls?
guess that or pigeons. One of
Are
the
you
two.
saying every seagull, their job is just waste management?
Yeah, they poop everywhere.
They-
They manage where they do their
I
waste.
say they're more like just the distraction. Like cover the sky because they're all over the place.
They're annoying pieces
While the
of shit.
infiltrators are actually doing some shit.
I think
While
the-
you're like
I
all
think, like-
sidetracked by the stupid seagulls.
I think the ravens are the ones that are like doing the stuff, and then the seagulls and pigeons are like, "Man, watch me!" And we're just like distracted by them, and the ravens are like, "Fucking idiot!" And they're just like,
Ravens are the IT is birds.
Yeah,
are
they're
like-
the-
It's like,
yeah.
oh.
create.
Turn
Gotta
that
fix
bitch.
this.
Turn it on and off again. Fine, whatever.
Man, that's a whole nother conversation. I could get into that.
All right. So with round 2 finished, you beat it.
Okay.
Good job.
I feel strong.
I feel so strong. Well, you do have plus hand bonus. Can't teach this. So
Plus and bonus.
plus hand bonus.
Oh, they said plus and bonus. Can't
Plus
teach this.
and bonus. We're gonna go. We're gonna go into
boss battle. Oh, the boss battle.
Who do I have to fight between you two? I'm a little nervous now.
Depends.
Steven.
Who's Steven?
Seagal. I don't know.
Seagull?
I
Where?
think we'll be okay.
Where's the
Steven
bird?
I
Seagal.
think all of us will be
Shit.
okay.
He's actually just a seagull.
In a
but
person
he,
costume?
But no, he transformed into a human to kind of get inside intel.
To annoy us
What
all.
if all actors are birds?
He says, what if?
What if?
Hello?
So birds aren't real, therefore actors are also not real.
They're lizard people.
Hey, back to the scale.
How many scales?
On a scale
How
of
many
1 to
s-
20,
how many
actors
scales?
are seagulls?
How many lizards?
So all actors are either seagulls or lizards.
Yes.
With the
Yeah,
rare
there's no
ones
other
that are
option.
both.
They're just Argonians.
Ar-
That's all they are.
Yeah,
Goddamn Argonian
there's no
actors.
means to an end here.
All right. So the first step in the boss, the first step in the boss battle.
So glad I could do this. This is true chaotic neutral right now. Just
Yes.
All right, so the boss battle is going to have some even harder hitting questions. There's a really fun little twisty do on these ones. So just answer them. We're
Okay.
going to talk about them. And yeah, there you go.
I'm ready.
All right. Would you choose shooting fire from out of your hands or laying a 1 pound golden egg?
Fire out of my hands. That would just hurt. The egg would just if I mean obviously.
And
I'd
shitting out an egg won't?
Well, does it hurt if I shoot the fire out? No. I said that. I'm sticking with that as my answer. I would shoot fire out of my hands.
Okay.
I want fireballs. I like fire. I like
Fireball.
I like starting.
Fireball.
I like starting fires.
Okay, arsonist. Whoa. So
Controlled fires.
So
Fires.
why would you choose that over shitting out a 1 pound golden egg? It's pure gold.
Is it all in one go? Just the 1 pound?
It's a 1 pound egg.
That would hurt.
But how big is a pound? Because a little pound.
I can visualize a pound.
It could be like a goose egg.
No, if it's
What?
if it's a 1 pound, 1 pound is 1 pound. It's like 2.
Can you imagine dropping that in the toilet and your toilet just bursting?
Just cracks the bowl.
Boom! Yeah.
Dad, I did it again. I mean, I guess over time.
Gotta do it again.
I mean, I'd be rich, yeah.
Yeah.
But I can just blow a hole in the side of a bank with my fire hands, or light the bank on fire. And
Why are you? Why is the first thing you're doing is robbing a bank though?
Let's face it.
Because I could have shit out an egg. That was my other option here.
Where you wouldn't have to rob the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 pound golden egg.
Yeah, that would just hurt. I think after time, obviously, I
Just
get
the
used
pain
to
part?
it. I just don't want to push that out.
You know what? Okay. Well.
I want the fire hands. I want the fire.
So the only reason why you're choosing fire hands is you don't want to squeeze out an egg.
That's absolutely right. I just want to light stuff. I mean, I just want to have, I wanna have
I'm
fire
gonna give you
hands.
4 points just because that's your answer. Plus 4 points. I want fire hands just because I don't want to squeeze out an egg every day.
Nope.
Oh
That
my god.
That'll hurt. I'll be rich, but it'll hurt. It's not worth it. I'd rather just get
Not
rich with
worth
the
the
fire
bu-
hands. Take my show on the road.
You're just throwing fire, but really you're just popping it out every time. You're like, look, I'm juggling.
Yeah, guys.
Look at this. Okay, Scooter.
Okay, so what happened though? Since we were fighting this boss battle, these questions were asked by our previous guest. But while you're fighting this boss,
Okay.
you now have a random encounter.
Okay.
So I don't know if the boss summoned somebody.
Real quick, the look on his face, he was just like,
I got excited. There's a random encounter.
it's like
that just happened.
imagine like Snubble quickly looking to the side.
Like the Pokemon?
Yeah, Schnabble, and just like how Snubble looked, and just like that was the face that Scooter made.
That's me.
That's,
Oh, like from the
Novel.
Pokemon, like Detective Pikachu? I was thinking like the cartoon version of it.
no, the cartoon,
Oh,
the
God.
cartoon version, but just the quick
Nothing else.
turn look. He was so excited. Okay, sorry, random encounter. That
Random
was
encounter. Yes, that's happening right now. You're fighting the boss right now, and
Okay.
then a random encounter comes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's your
wonderful. Is it
random
a
encounter.
table?
Are you ready? We don't know. What piece of candy would you most relate to? And as that piece of candy, who would you look up to as a mentor?
Sour Patch Kids, and I would like the Warheads.
Why?
Well, Sour Patch Kids because that whole sour sweet gone. I'm pretty like
Sour sweet gone? What?
yeah.
What is that?
It's like I'm sweet all the time.
Yeah,
I
it's
could be a little sour, and then it just goes like, oh, that smells not that weird. Or actually, no, that's not true at all. I'm pretty weird.
Okay.
It was just like
so completely disregard.
It's mostly like
really
it's like you eat it at first, and you're like, huh, I don't know if I like this, and then it's like, oh, it's not that bad. It's all right. It's cool. Oh, where'd they go? Where's Esteban? He's just gone.
I was imagining you eat it and you just go, oh, like the pompous one. It's like it's not sour anymore. Oh,
It's delectable.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Sour Patch Kid looking up to sour
Like the Warheads.
Warheads, the
because
ones
they don't
that
become sweet.
Yeah.
the ones that literally
Like, I
make you
wanna be
just
a
want to die.
badass.
Yeah.
But I just end up being nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I can feel that.
Yeah.
I know that. Okay.
pretty
Okay.
good.
Sorry. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Yeah.
We're back to the boss battle.
You
Did I
beat
survive
the
the
random. You beat it.
Random
Yeah.
encounter was like 7 9-year-olds. It took you like 2 swipes.
Yeah.
They're done.
Oh, yeah.
That was easy. Like
Dump-
chokeholds and
dump
arm
tap.
bars
Beep, beep, beep.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Done.
Nerf
So-
gun in one hand.
You can't teach hands like these. You can't teach.
hand-
But those kids are
can't
going to
teach
learn
this.
today.
You can't have these hands, but I'm a teacher.
They're rated E.
All right.
everyone.
We did establish that the fire out of your hands. I concur.
Because you didn't want to shit an egg every day.
Well, I feel like you could. Yeah. I was a
could
fire
do
out of
so
the
much
hands
more
kind of
with-
guy.
So much more with fire.
Next question, though. The boss.
Can you imagine a boss asking this?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes. Yes, it is. It is a piece of bread. A sandwich is a sandwich is crafted with a piece of meat, some bread, and it's kind of smushed together. A hot dog is the the sausage or the bratwurst or whatever kind of wiener you fancy. Slap it in between.
Why'd you have to word it like that?
Slap it in between some buns.
You
Whatever
said-
type of wiener
why
you
you
fancy.
why you worded it like this?
Because
I'm talking about
everybody
using
has a preference. That's all he's saying.
well,
Sometimes you want to put some
doesn't
wiener in
mean
the buns.
you won't.
And everybody at some point
doesn't
has
mean you won't go with a different wiener or different
and you slapping it between
size
two
of
buns.
buns.
Yeah.
But you have a preference of the wiener and the preference of the buns.
And at some point, everybody has had a hot dog sandwich because they do not have hot dog buns, which is still a hot dog because it is still it's just the type
Yeah.
of bread. So yes.
Do you have
Just
a
like
strong
a
opinion
hamburger.
about this, Rysa?
I am not going to talk about this because
I agree with you
we
wholeheartedly.
literally had almost a 15-minute debate about this.
And she's
it is not.
A hamburger is also a sandwich, but it's called a hamburger, but it's still a sandwich. A
I
hot
feel
dog is
like
also a sandwich.
I feel like sandwiches like this over encompassing like 2 pieces of bread, something in the middle of it, sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that I have a problem with personally is if I put a bread product in between 2 pieces of bread. Is
So
that
Big
still
Mac?
a sandwich?
Yep, it's a breadwich.
Because
Yeah.
I do
If you
it.
toast
And
the
I was
middle
like, that
piece-
would be my
Bread
only
wedge.
kind
If
of
you
going.
but only if you toast the middle piece.
No, if you want some texture difference.
well.
I'm just like that
What
was
if
my
you hate
only like
texture?
sitting there going maybe. So maybe it's everything that goes between 2 pieces of bread.
Mm-hmm. Even though a hot dog bun is still like I guess one singular piece, if you cut it open, it becomes 2 pieces.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
I mean, it doesn't matter how many pieces.
Yeah.
You can put 1 piece of ham in there, and it's still a sandwich.
Yeah.
I will not say my opinion on this. If you would like to hear the phenomenal debate about this,
absolutely
because
a
we went so in depth with this.
So
It
if you
was-
want to know
it was
Rysa's
so great. If you
wrong
want to know
opinion.
this,
strong,
Incorrect.
aggressive opinion,
If-
please listen to our last podcast.
listen to our last podcast. I believe it is an extra. So
Yes, it was.
yeah, it's an extra, but it's worth it because it's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah,
because
she gets a little worked up.
Who knew how heated you can get over a
Over a hot
goddamn
dog.
hot dog?
But again,
It's a sandwich.
everybody has a preference of a wiener and preference of
of a
buns.
bun,
But
and
that
how
doesn't
you
mean-
slap it between it is up
Yes,
to you.
no,
What you
it
put
doesn't
on top
mean
of
we
it,
won't
you know?
explore different sizes and shapes and colors,
condiments,
but we just have preferences.
toppings.
Yes, like
relishes,
Toppings,
relishes,
toppings, all your condiments.
relishes.
Yeah.
Real quick,
Yeah.
sweet relish or dill relish?
Dill.
Thank God, please. Yeah,
Yeah, dill. I don't
I'm
like
a
sweet
dill.
relish.
I
thank
just-
you, people.
I'm-
Sweet relish is booty.
Yeah, it's not my thing. It's I'll eat
I want a
it.
savory wiener. I don't want a sweet wiener.
Okay. I want a savory wiener, not a sweet wiener.
See,
We
he
can
has
all
a
agree
preference.
with
We all
that.
have he has a preference.
Thank you for your wiener preference. I appreciate that.
I'm glad you do.
I'm gonna say +5 because that's 6 inches is like the normal.
Wait. What?
Right?
What
So
are you
I'm gonna
talking about?
Holy
No,
cow!
I'm gonna give you +6 points because it's funnier this way.
Everybody, keep your clothes on during this measurement process.
Where did my
You're
shoes go?
welcome. Okay, it's funnier this way. On point. All right.
Whose question? Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it is me. Oops. Hold on. Ignore that part. Is it possible that we are in a simulation?
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I'm 1,000,000,000%.
No,
yes.
100%. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
It's not. We're not
It
gonna press
wouldn't even be
this.
a question for me either.
Yeah.
It's just be like, who's the one person that wakes up that ruins it for the rest of us?
Assholes.
Yeah.
There's
But do
always
they
one
ruin
person.
it? Because some people are having a pretty shitty life.
I mean, yeah.
So they're like, "Whoo, my nightmare's over. Thank God."
yeah. But like, what if like the
Or
world,
thank
like wall started just
Jason, or
deteriorating
thank
like right
Suzanne, who just woke up. I don't know.
Thank
I don't
you,
know who's having a
Suzanne.
dream. I don't. Suzanne. Jason. Suzanne.
Jason, Suzanne.
now? Just imagine though, like one day everything's just like all pixelated and like you can see like that green weave behind everything.
Yes.
That makes it the geometric shapes. It's like who woke up and got us out of here?
That would be rad, though.
It's have you?
To me,
Do you
I-
guys watch Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Some
Have
of it,
you
yeah, I've
watched
some of it.
the what was it? Hang the DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Watch Black Mirror, Hang the DJ. Also, if you start watching Black Mirror, do not watch season 1, episode 1. You can literally completely avoid that, and we'll be fine.
Would agree.
It's not good. It doesn't do anything for anybody ever. It's just not good.
Except for the person who probably wrote it. Like,
Yeah, they're probably still like, why did I do that?
yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those. But anyways, watch Hang the DJ. Really good and also wonderful song. Okay.
Spicy churro. So,
The point. Wait a few seconds.
DJ fart sweet treat.
fart sweet treat.
DJ fart,
DJ
sweet,
fart sweet
treats.
treat.
DJ
All right.
fart sweet treats.
No,
Yes.
but the simulation part is like I have a very strong opinion about when we talk about things that are like magic or voodoo or witch. It's really science we don't understand.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
We only
So
use how much of our
realistically,
brain?
yeah. So like a magic spell is probably possible. We just don't know what it is.
Or how? Yeah.
You probably already know how to shoot fire at hands, but you
But
don't.
you're just like we haven't figured it out yet. I mean,
And one day you're just gonna shout egg and be like, "No,
Yeah,
I want
I
another
thought-
one."
I'm gonna,
Very,
I'm gonna
very
wake up one morning and poop out an egg and be like, "Damn it! It's not what I wanted."
No, yeah.
he keeps flicking his hands, going, "Come on!"
While on the toilet. No, anything, please.
He's like
anything
sobbing
else.
on the toilet.
with
Please,
this golden egg.
don't let it be real.
Is it
Oh,
a golden egg every time I poop or just once a day?
Once a day for the rest of your life.
Yeah, nah. It's all
Yeah.
like the fire hands.
I feel like, I don't want to go back to that question.
Again, I'd be rich.
I
But
feel like the
at
golden
what
egg was
cost?
very inconvenient. All right, so here we go. We're still in the boss battle. Yes.
Of course we are.
All right.
It's a huge, probably
Here's
the
a good
biggest
one.
question.
Here's a
from
good
the
one.
boss.
Is a hazy IPA an IPA?
Yeah, it is. In terms of like the craft brewing guidelines, a hazy IPA got its own style like guidelines. Was it like a 2 years ago, a year ago? It finally got like accepted as like, yeah, it's a thing.
But does that mean? I mean, so you're not a traditionalist.
No, it's still
So whatever's in the rule book.
Yeah, I kind of just go by whatever's in the rule book. Like how if this style, what parameters are they setting up for me to make this, and what do I have to follow for it to be considered that style of beer?
It's fair. A hazy IPA is like one of my favorites, so I ain't mad.
I
I brought a hazy IPA today.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're drinking some
like all my
hazies
shit's
right now. I
hazy.
don't have a problem. I'm not gonna. I would never argue one way or the other because I'm very ignorant when it comes.
It's like, ooh, look, beer.
To brewing beer,
Yeah.
it's like, ooh, beer, and it tastes good. I'll drink 100 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Ooh.
me. That's just me. If it doesn't taste good, I was like, no, I'll just drink one. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll still drink it, but
Oh, yeah.
just not as many.
The
Just
best beer
reluctantly
in your
just-
hand is the best beer is the one in
I mean,
your hand.
the best beer is a donated or free or given to me beer.
The one that's in your hand. There you go. You're just like, wow, look.
No, but if you still have to pay the
Beer.
tab, the one in your hand is kind of going, damn, this better be good because that was $17.
Ooh, man. Where
Don't
you
get
going
me
with
started on Pliny.
Yeah.
So, I know we're going to have strong opinions about that
Yeah.
because of our guest here tonight. But, holy crap.
You
That
know
means
what?
you beat,
yeah,
you
beat
beat
it.
the freaking boss.
You
dude.
did
Sweet.
it. You won.
What do I win?
You.
Absolutely everything you wanted.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Which is
Fire
nothing.
The
So
egg that comes out of your ass.
you won
gold.
egg ass.
Ish.
It's like
it's
points.
gold plating.
Gold-plated egg.
Yeah, it's
God damn, it's like the good shit.
It's really
awkward,
just
like-
a big gold jelly belly bean.
What if it cracks open? There's just jelly beans. You're like, why?
It's just an Easter egg.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
all it
I'm
is.
just the Easter bunny.
Is it like just thinking about like if you're pooping and then it's like golden egg. But what if you're like out in public? Someone's gonna have to hear you fish it out of the toilet.
And that's the thing. The stipulation on
With,
that
like,
question,
normal poop.
the stipulation, there was one on there, is like you get to choose when it happens.
Oh.
But if you wait 24 hours from
Mm-hmm.
the last time you did it, it's just going to happen. So it has to be within a 24-hour
Can you imagine just laying
period
down and you're like,
of your last
it's happening.
right? So
Yeah.
it's that kind of thing. So to me, it's just inconvenient.
Yeah.
It's so inconvenient. I don't.
Still not into that. But you beat
beat
the
the
boss battle. You won the game.
You got points.
You did the point
Sweet.
thing. You have brain of yeah. So what you win is you get to talk about yourself. You get
Now
to
we actually know, like,
Yeah.
if you want to tell us your last name,
yeah, yeah, and then
So if
that's
you
it.
want-
Security,
Yeah.
Yeah.
address.
what we really do, what this
Can we
is
get
all
your
about.
credit cards?
Yeah, we already have that. We
Yeah,
already have
yeah,
that statement.
yeah.
Hello.
I thought I faxed that over to
He
you.
filled out a form.
Birth certificate.
I was like, my passport has been updated. I am now Esteban. The big deal about what we do here, this is Off the Dice, and it is about meeting people in the community and getting to know other people. We like to just kind of screw around for a while. But at the end, we want to know what you're up to. You get to plug yourself. You get to talk about all the cool things that you're doing,
Or the things that you
shitty
like.
things like
Yeah.
real stuff. Like real stuff. Like, hey, dude, I'm this guy that loves to do this, and this is who I am. So
Okay.
Yeah.
the spotlight's on you now.
Go for it.
Say
Oh,
it.
it's so much pressure now.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
the questions better.
Yeah, but we really are
We
like
want to promote you.
yeah, we really
That's
like
why
to
we're here.
not talk about you per se at the beginning. We like to kind of bring out the goofiness because usually it's a lot more relaxing. So, what's up, Esteban? Who
What's
are you?
up?
Plus, you're always like a 1 or 2 beers in by this time.
Yeah, and then that's pretty good. Pretty
yeah.
good.
So yeah, I'm Esteban. I don't know why I'm moving my hands around.
Look at my hands.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah. Do you hear the hands?
Jazz hands.
Oh, no, now it sounds good. Here we go.
Yeah, my name's Esteban. I am an assistant brewer for. Can I say the place?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
For,
but this is you. This is you.
For Tilted Mash. I've been there for about 7 months now. Feels like. I went to culinary school over in New York for a while. I'm from California originally. Again, I like to play a lot of video games. Destiny 2 is like a big part of my life. I like D&D. I'm trying to like start my own campaign.
Trying
Companion?
to my companion.
I'm trying to start my own companion.
Yeah.
Wait, are you building her?
So about that, she's actually just a table.
That's what the lab in my basement's for.
Yeah, she's a desk.
For a Frankenhotties
Yeah,
monster.
Frank. Oh my
That would
god.
make you Frankenhottie.
A lot of loose flesh. Okay,
Yeah.
I really got to set
Yeah.
it together.
You.
Yikes! That sentence alone.
Again,
Yikes!
again, it's about preference.
All right,
Yep.
-6
No, but for
points.
real, Tilted Mash, you're down there doing the brew.
I also work the tap
thing.
room there.
Yes, and very good beer down there. We've been down there a
Love
few
it.
times now.
Appreciate
We're
it.
going to
Thank
start
you, thank
working
you.
with them and doing some fun stuff, collaborating
Strictly
with them.
only fun stuff.
But also like D&D, that's a big part of what we do. All of us in this community, we've at least played one round, every one of us. I've played many more, but
Yeah.
Destiny, I played
Yeah.
Destiny 2. Destiny I couldn't get into, but Destiny 2 I do play
Nice.
sometimes. Time permitting is my life. But no, video game nerd here too. So what's the next steps for you, dude?
Next steps. I'm still just gonna be doing my thing over at Tilted Mash Brewing.
What's
Seeing
a
It's a
guys.
big thing, though. That's
Yeah,
a big
it's
thing,
pretty cool.
dude.
yeah?
Like-
Tilted Mash is definitely like, I'm coming up. I want the world to know.
Now you can start it.
But what's something that you really are looking forward to achieving within the next few months or within the next year?
Yeah, what are we going to see from you, Esteban? We're
Yeah.
going to see something great. I can feel it.
Yeah.
It's interrogation now. You see?
Okay, cool. Questions. Awesome. I can answer these. In the pipes, maybe head brewer within the next year or so, which is pretty cool, being so like the youngest one at that place right now. It's crazy thinking about how I went from like this weird awkward 18-year-old to like cook and now like brewer in such a short time.
But still weird and awkward.
Yeah,
but still weird and
absolutely.
awkward.
Forever.
Don't
Forever.
ever get rid of
It's
the weird
just-
and awkward. Please.
It's just even like it takes me a good solid like halfway through my shift in the tap room to actually get used to talking to people again. And I'm like, oh right, I'm a human. I'm a human now.
Charging.
Oh, I
Bing,
believe-
ready to go. It's
love
usually by
that
that
so
time
much.
it's
I
like the
love
one
that
or
so
two of the +3 drink
Yeah.
modifier kicks in,
Yes.
and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm personable.
And then the hand bonus is just like,
I'm
here
like,
we
what do you
go.
want? Hey, what's going on?
How many
teach
finger
this.
guns do you need? Pew, pew, pew.
That would
started-
be a great beer name.
I've
Finger
started-
Guns. Actually, I'm really into that because you drink enough finger guns.
Just wait. It's got to be a triple.
Yes.
Yeah, I started doing that a lot more. And I started like doing finger guns to people. I'm like, what can I get for you? And I'm like, why am I doing this?
That would be
why am I doing this?
a triple IPA called Finger Guns.
Yeah,
Just
because you can't go pew pew. It's always pew pew pew.
Yeah.
It's always three.
that's really cute.
Otherwise-
The third one's a kill shot.
Yeah,
The first two are warnings.
we know that.
Third one's a kill shot. Pew pew pew.
Yeah,
Turn it to the
There's-
side.
I know
So
it's
they
going to
know
blow
you're
your mind.
serious.
It blows your mind that the third shot is the double tap.
Dun, dun.
Zombieland.
Yeah. Well, the double tap isn't it just shooting it twice to make sure it's dead?
You shoot it one more time, right? It's like you kill it, and the double tap to me is going up and shooting one more time, and it's like
Just to
that
make sure.
bitch is
Yeah.
going to get up. It's like,
No more.
I've
Stay
seen
down.
too many movies. It's getting up.
Yeah. Just got to be
do it.
safe and make sure.
But no, that's awesome, man. Tilted Mash is something it's newer to my
Radar.
Yeah, because I go to some other breweries here in Sacramento that we've been working with for the last few years, but we've been really trying to reach out to you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, really,
Yeah. I
was
realistically, just
pushing
the
so
stuff
hard.
that you've been doing. And so now that we're getting to kind of work with you a little bit, just even a little bit, getting to know you, because Rysa knows you. I don't, but I trust her with pretty much anything that I do.
Yikes. Best idea
Are you
or
okay?
worst
Are you
idea?
okay, Scooter?
Yeah.
No, I'm never okay. I'm never okay. I'm still charging up. I'm trying to. I
I'm
am
charging
human.
up.
So that
I'm just a rat. I know.
seriously, I am not a social. I'm not a social human being by nature. So
I'm not a social human
no,
being.
it's
So like really nervous. I was like, cool. There's just be a camera and just microphones and these people that I'm comfortable with. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
but-
I'm good.
Yeah.
just keep me here and let me drink many.
Let
So-
me.
How many? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep them coming. Yes.
1 to 20.
Yes. Oh,
So
I love it. But yeah. So, thank you for coming on to the show.
Thank you
dude.
for inviting
Little
me.
show
This has been
podcast.
fun.
Yeah. It's our goal is just to have fun, kind of talk off the dice.
yeah, and if
Yeah.
you want to know anything about Tilted Mash, we will make sure, and what Esteban's doing here in our podcast, we'll have some links with his
Linkage,
name
y'all.
and
Yeah.
those type of things, what he's up to.
The best part
so you can
is
check it out.
all my social medias are pretty much the same exact thing.
Nice.
Except for Twitter. I lost my original account. I had to make it another one, but added an extra 0. I'm so bad still.
Fuck that.
I
But
hate
anyways, yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Just
No,
don't
it
use
frustrates
Twitter. Me.
Oh yeah, I
Kid, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I love
Twitter's
Twitter.
not for me.
I just poop post all the
You
time.
just poop post.
I just poop
Poop.
It's just
post.
next post. Can you please make it a golden egg? It's like
gonna
here's
be a
my
golden
poop
egg.
I was
post.
like, seriously, he won't poop a golden egg, but he'll poop a post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Some are pretty funny. Some are just like, why was I tweeting that at 3 a.m. in the morning?
Because I was,
It was-
7 beers in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
But really, we really appreciate that you came on here. You made time for all this.
Thank you for inviting me.
yeah.
This has been fun.
Oh, this has been
I
amazing.
like
Yes.
it.
But yeah. So join us next time when we talk.
Off the dice.
Bye, everybody.
Peace out. Off the Dice is a Time to Tabletop production.
Building community through the language of gaming.
Hi, I'm Patrick.
And I'm not.
I like axes.
And I'm Zarius.
And we are Rad Theater, a D&D live play podcast. And by the way, theater is spelled the correct way. Threatre.
BICTH.
Theatre. And don't forget to hashtag tell your friends.